On this, the eve of Clash of the Castle, I've got some motivation for you, some words of wisdom in your life that you need to take heed of from Drew McIntyre. June 12th, 2014, Brodus Clay, Evan Bourne, Teddy Long, Kurt Hawkins, and other WWE superstars released. I didn't even make the headline. 10 years later, I am the headline. Hashtag WWE Castle. That is from Drew McIntyre's Twitter/X account. And boy howdy, that's powerful right there. And other WWE superstars released. He was such a nothing, a nobody, an afterthought, a jobber from 3MB that he wasn't even named in the superstars released. He was such a nobody and a nothing. And 10 years later, the dude is going to main event in his country of Scotland. That is something. That is something. So for real, this video is going to be a little different today. I do give all the praise to Drew McIntyre, but I'm telling you out there, you do not give up. For real, do not give up. Whatever you're going through, it's just a moment. It's just a blip. And times might be tough. Times are going to be hard. It sucked, I bet, for Drew McIntyre. He was the chosen one. Vince McMahon himself chose him. That was his gimmick. He will be a world champion. He will be the champion. That guy right there, that young guy right there is champion material. I am Vince McMahon, the creator of everything you see. All of wrestling. You think wrestling, you think me, Vince McMahon, I choose him. And then they fire Drew McIntyre. And that had to suck. You know what happens a lot of times when a wrestler gets released from WWE? That's it. End of story. Especially at that time in 2014. There was no AEW. There was no WCW. Yeah, there was TNA, but TNA, especially then, was kind of in shambles. There really wasn't much going on. I mean, yeah, Ring of Honor, New Japan, but like they weren't what they are now. The internet even wasn't as clued in to all the worlds of wrestling as it is now. Drew McIntyre was released after being the chosen one, and then his career was made into a joke by joining a fake band called 3MB, and they just jobbed out to everybody, literally everybody. One of their most interesting storylines involved Hornswoggle, and hey, no shade, because Hornswoggle versus I forget what the guy's name was, but he was like a bull. They had a ladder match, and that match was amazing and awesome, but that was one of their biggest angles that they've ever had. And it revolved around Hornswoggle and his arch nemesis. Drew McIntyre was a complete and utter joke/failure when he left WWE, to the point that they didn't even bother to type his name. Probably someone couldn't spell McIntyre, so they were like, and other superstars released. And now here he is. Here he is. Scotland. Headlining. He is the headline. He didn't make the headline, and now he is the headline. It took 10 years. 10 years, and look where he's at. And in between, you know, hey, his resume is pretty good. He main evented WrestleMania. He carried WWE through the 2020 crap show that was the world. Drew McIntyre, we owe a lot to him. He is one of the best characters right now. He built his character up from being a so-so babyface to this awesome heel that we just love to hate or love to love, because he is so good right now. And he got The Rock to present him a sword for his re-signing. That's where he is right now. That's where he built himself back up. And I'm telling you right now, if you're going through something, I want you to look at Drew. For real, look at Drew McIntyre. Look to him for inspiration, because he did it. He did it, and so can you. Do not give up. Do not let someone make you a jobber in this life. If you're doing the JOB right now in life, don't worry. It's just a blip. It's just a blip, and you can get out of the situation. And hey, 10 years later, you could be the headline. All it takes is not quitting, not giving up, and believing in yourself. This is a preachy video maybe, but I'm just like, I read that and was just like, just inspired. I was just inspired because how good does that have to make him feel to just, shove it down everybody's throat that he is the success, that he was the chosen one, that when Vince McMahon did see something in him, he was right all those years ago, because I am 100% sure that he probably even believed the press that he was nothing but a jobber, that he was a failure. There had to be times in his life where he thought to himself, what have I become? Where did I go wrong? You know what? We all make mistakes. We all have circumstances come against us. We all have that. But do you have what it takes to pick yourself up, get on the indies, and hustle and work your butt off till you make it back to where you belong, and then you kick everybody in their face until you're the headline? Because I'm telling you, Drew McIntyre did it, and I'm telling you right now, you can do it. If you were looking for a sign to not give up, this video's it. Drew McIntyre, he was a nobody. They couldn't even bother to spell his name when he was released, and now he is headline. He is the headline of Clash at the Castle. Drew McIntyre, you deserve it. Whatever happens tomorrow, win, lose, it don't matter. You made it, buddy. You made it. And I want you to know that you've inspired me, and I hope your tale inspires others. I acknowledge Drew McIntyre for everything he's accomplished. I acknowledge his failures, and I acknowledge his success. Drew McIntyre, you are 100% my favorite wrestler right now. I thank you for not giving up. I thank you for being an inspiration. Guys, girls, have a great day. Please comment below. You can win the belt. That's not what this video is about. It's not about growing the channel right now. It's all just about you. You. I'm looking at you. Whatever you're going through, you can get through it. You really can. Drew McIntyre did. So can you.